Hey everybody, Allie with Novella Bloom. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. It has been raining off and on here. We're in Burley, Washington, which is kind of right between Port Orchard and Gig Harbor. If you're not familiar with that area, we're about 15-20 minutes from Tacoma, 45 minutes from Seattle. And it has been raining off and on, but the sun has come out and it is just beautiful. Look at the blue skies and the firs. I'm here in the front bed that I'm currently I'm making it over. We used to have two huge rhododendrons over in that kind of empty space, and they just weren't blooming. They were growing too tall, and I just thought, if I don't love it, I want to take it out and make it a space that I do love. And anyway, I wanted to show you how this area is coming along. So I know I've posted about these autolycan English laurels before by Monrovia. I got 2 of them and I planted them in front of this lattice because I'm not a big fan of lattice, and I'd like to screen that with something green and beautiful and evergreen. But I even more importantly wanted to show you this companion planting. So I was doing some research on the best ground cover to plant with this laurel, and I found a number of articles about ajuga. Ajuga has always been one of my favorite ground covers, but pairing it with this, and I think I even saw that on Monrovia's website. I think they suggested ajuga. But anyway, I am just so happy with how it looks together. It's so beautiful, and purple is my favorite color, so that's an added bonus. But yeah, it is a wonderful ground cover for suppressing weeds. We have, the previous owners planted some ornamental strawberries in this area, and even though I like that ground cover, I much prefer the ajuga. It does an excellent job of smothering weeds. It multiplies like crazy. I mean, I just planted this last year, and look at how much it's grown. And that was through the winter. The summer, the fall, and the winter. It gets bumblebees all over it in the spring, and I just am so happy with this pairing. So if you are looking for a good ground cover to plant with some evergreens in a part shade garden, I would highly recommend ajuga. It does well in sun, part shade, or shade. You obviously get more blooms the more sun it gets, but it weaves its way through the stepping stones. We own a dog training company, and when we have dogs staying with us, boarding with us, we walk them through this part of the garden to get out to our training field, and we try to make sure they don't step on the flowers, but sometimes they do, and the ajuga is just unfazed. It could care less. So yeah, highly recommend ajuga. The other thing I wanted to show you is the phlox. So I got this from Home Depot, and I've tried to plant phlox in this area before. It didn't come back, even though it is a perennial. but I think it just wasn't getting enough sun. So I'm trying it again. And then I have my hedge of Incredibles. I got these from Proven Winners. I have 3 of them. They get about 5 feet tall, 5 feet wide. I spaced them about 4.5 feet apart so that they form a nice little hedge. And I'm thinking about what I want to plant in front of it. So I've always been a huge fan of Roseanne geranium. It's a perennial geranium, nice ground cover. I do have it planted in a couple other parts of the garden, but I'm thinking maybe like some Roseanne in the front and maybe kind of going in between the plants, or maybe some salvia between the plants, although these plants are going to grow together, so that probably wouldn't make sense. But the Roseanne in front, and then maybe like jazzberry supertunias or bubblegum. I did bubblegum a couple summers ago and I did love it, but I have really just fallen in love with the jazzberry supertunia from Proven Winners. I think that jazzberry is like the annual of the year, maybe? I'm not sure. I'd have to check on that. But I think that'd be really pretty. So, hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you have a good upcoming week. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.